Hey y'all, I don't know what happened, but Facebook Live was not working. So I had to reboot. Thank God for other pieces of technology and come back another way. And so let me get on this Facebook and see if I could tag everybody because this is crazy. I was like, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? So listen, if you're on StreamYard, you need to get StreamYard permission um to see your comments because that's the only way I know who you are. I won't know who you are any other way. And so let's see. Hi, who is that? If you're gonna say hi, I have to know who you are because it just says Facebook user. So who's on with me? Let me know who you are. But I don't know what happened. Because it just says Facebook user. So okay, so let me know who you are. You hear that background? Okay, so I'm turning it down so that Facebook don't do something nothing to me. So yeah, okay. So hey Gwen, it's Gwen. Hey Gwen, how are you? You know what, Gwen? You can click that top button and it'll say let Facebook see who you are. And let StreamYard see who you are, and you'll be able to see it. Okay, so my name is Renita Demint, and I am so sorry that I am tardy for the party. But I don't know what happened. I was ready on time and it just kept kicking me out and saying Facebook was having an issue. And I was like, no, 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 no. So here's what I want you to do. If you have a customer in this group, I want you to tag your customer. And if you are a customer and you're watching this, whether you're watching on the replay or whether you are watching it currently live with me, then you need to tag your consultant because here's what happens. You get entered to win $100 and so does your consultant. Yes. And so, but the way that works is two things must happen, right? You must either watch this live and you can jump on anytime, or you can come back and do replay within 24 hours and then complete the which is going to be posted. Sorry, my allergies are killing me today. Complete the Google Doc, and on that Google Doc, then you will get entered. But you only got 24 hours, so that's why I say tag them, tag them, tag them, and they must be in the group. If you put their name in there and it's grayed out, that means they're not in the group. And so tag your customers that are currently in the group. That's the only way they get to see it. All right. All right. So let's get started. As I said, my name is Renita Demint. I've been building my business for 9 years, and I am super excited that I get to be with you guys on Thursday nights. I know y'all probably tired of me, but Thursday night is my night. And so the thing about Thursday is it's a different class, it's a quick class. And if you know me, you know I have this. Um, I guess I'm an extrovert, but I have this personality of change. Like I could do something different every day. Yep. I could drive somewhere different every day, go a different route every day. And so Thursday night's different class. And so that's what excites me. And so I'm glad you're here. I also have on our race shirt because today is the last day of the race. And so if you did not participate, you can log on and go to, I'll put the link when I finish, but you can go make a donation because we're trying to be number one in the race MK 5K for the Mary Kay Foundation. So if you don't know about the Mary Kay Foundation, go back and watch this video we did a couple of weeks ago where we told you about the Mary Kay Foundation. But I'll just tell you that they've donated $56 billion to research to try to eradicate cancer, to find a cure for cancers that affect women and children. And we fund numerous grants to domestic violence shelters. And so this month is twofold because it covers both of the events that the foundation is so passionate about. And I am an ambassador for the Mary Kay Foundation, so I can say our foundation because I've pledged to because of that, I've pledged my commitment to the foundation to continue to build that. And so domestic violence, what is it? Isn't domestic violence, eradication of domestic violence celebrate this month? And so is breast cancer month, right? So, and breast cancer is only one of many cancers. People always say, "Oh, yeah, but that's just one cancer." So Susan G. Komen focusing on breast cancer. And Mary Kay Foundation gives all research to find a cure for any and all cancers, specifically those that affect women and children. So just thought I'd share that. That's my little message. So if you haven't donated, when I put the link up after this, please donate. We don't care if it's 5, 10, 35. Why do we want to be number one? Because we want our story to be heard. And so, and we want to celebrate. And so everything is, yeah, for some of us it's a competition, but we are excited that I think we're number 4 in the US and number 2 or 3 in the Salesforce. So that's super exciting, super, super exciting. So I'll get started. So I've already did this eye. And so I wanted for you to see one eye, because my eyes, I have eyes that tendency to eat up color. And so I have to be very strategic about what I use on my eyes. And so this is called pumpkin spice. And I said pumpkin spice with a twist because I'm going to show you how to take it from a daytime look to a nighttime look with just 2 additional colors, right? All right, so we're going to get started. The first thing you're going to do, I just have on foundation because I had washed my face for tonight. And then I was like, oh, Lord, I got to do my eyes. So I want to put some foundation on. So I put on primer. And I washed my face tonight in our repair set. So, and that's on sale for a lot of consultants. It is our advanced aging skincare set, but it has retinol in each piece. And so that's the secret ingredient. And so if you want retinol, and it's not like the pure retinol, it is the retinol that's slow release. So it's released over time. And so if you want that and you want to turn back time or keep time from going forward, then you need to invest in that retinol set. And so most people have it on sale today because there's a special, but contact your consultant and she can tell you all about that. All right, I'm gonna jump in. So first I started with primer. And so if you don't use an eye primer, you should, because our primer is soft. I don't know who's calling me. Our primer is soft and it's white, but it goes on like a clear, it goes clear. It dries really quickly and it makes your makeup pop, your shadows pop, but it also extends it. So like I did this about, because I washed my face. So I guess I did it about 4:30, 5 o'clock, 4:30. Because immediately I remembered I had to do it. So I put an eye on. And so I did it about 4:30. And you see, it's 4:30 now. And I don't know who this is calling me. It's 4:30. And you can still see my makeup. So hold on, guys. Because I thought I put this on airplane mode. So I need to make sure I do that. Because I thought I had done that. Okay. So now I can't see anything on airplane mode. So when you're going to have to keep me posted on what's going on over there in the Facebook world, because I can't see it because my phone is on airplane mode. All right. So here we go. Now let me get started. So I was talking about, what was I talking about? The eye primer and how it is great to make your makeup pop and for the long lasting length of your makeup. And so if you're not, this costs like $12 and it'll last you forever, because I'm going to show you how small of a size that it takes. It takes a very tiny bit, and that would do both eyes, by the way, because you would make them kiss and then you just rub it until it dissolves. Okay. And so that is called our eye primer. It retails for $12 and excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. And most of the time your consultant will give it free when you get an eye look. At least that's I do. So invest in your primer because it's going to make your skin, it's going to keep your eyelids from darkening, and it's going to make your product pop. So you see this eyelid over here, you see where it's dark on the bottom? That's from my days of wearing that $1 makeup and I had no primer on. And that's what it does, because it's got color in it. And so it will darken your eye and it will leave a little product on there. And I was really young, so I probably wouldn't wash my face like I should too, so that's what it is. And then I have this extra that looks like it's a hooded eye, but it's not a hooded eye. And so that makes it a little more difficult to for people to see my colors. And then I wear glasses. So yeah, I got all the stripe going against me, right? But it doesn't matter because I know I'm going to look fabulous when I finish. So what look are we using? It's called Pumpkin Spice, and we're using, these are the colors. And this is my personal one because you could tell it's all cracked and whatever, but it's my personal one. So we're not going to be using Moonstone tonight, but I'm going to tell you what you can do with it. We're using Gold Status, we're using Shiny Penny, and then we're using Cinnabar. And so you can even go darker than Cinnabar if you like. And you can go with mahogany or espresso if you like. But this is a daytime look, so we're going with Cinnabar. Okay. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is I apply mine with a different type of brush. Some people use all over shadow brushes. Some people use smudging brushes, but I use, because my finger is so, I hold this so tight, even if I'm back here, I use a blending brush. One, the blending brush lets me blend as I go. And number two, it's going to pick up a little more product than the other brush. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take Gold Status, which is this second one from here, right? And I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take Gold Status and I'm going to put it all over. And so I don't really, it doesn't really matter. I won't go all the way up to the top, but you can if you want to. But you're just going to put it all over your eye. And so this is going to be difficult for me because I'm going backwards. I'm doing it backwards, but we'll make it work. Because on FaceTime, you'd be looking the same way I am. But you're going to put it all over. And I even take it down a little bit to my lid. Some people don't, but I do because I don't know, I just do. So that's Gold Status, and that's what it looks like. And so it just looks kind of goldy. And so it's I don't know, it's Gold Status. It's a chroma fusion. And so just imagine it's just very pigmented. And so I always tell people that imagine you took shadows and you put a drop of chrome in them. That's the pigmentation of it. And so the liquid form that makes it come together is the same product as would be similar to liquid chrome if that was a thing. We can't put chrome on our eyes, but if that was a thing, then that's what it would be. It would be similar to. And so I'm going to tell you quickly a little bit about the Chroma Fusion shadow so that you just know how they're made and where they come from. And I should have had this up, Chroma Fusion shadow with Mary Kay. I thought I had it up, and I meant to. And see, this is why I like it, because you guys don't judge me. I can do whatever. And you be like, oh, okay. So let's see. It has a 12-hour staying power, which means it's going to give you 12 hours of wear from the time you put it on to the end of the day. So you don't have to worry about necessarily reapplying as much as you would with other products. And so it is pigment rich, life proof. That's what I was trying to find. What's the word they use? Life proof eyeshadow, which comes in a spectrum of sensational shades and holds strong for 12 hours. Makeup artists curated shades evaluated on extensive ranges of skin tones. So all these work on all skin tones. It has an intense color payoff and it glides on easy and evenly. So if you saw me putting that on, you saw that it went on real easy and evenly. I think that's what I like about it, is the fact that it goes on easy. You see? All right. And so that's the Gold Status. The next thing I'm going to do is take this brush, which is my all over shadow brush. I'm just making sure nothing's on it. My all over shadow brush. And I'm going to take Cinnabar. And I'm going to put Cinnabar on my bottom lid. But I'm not going to go all the way over, okay? I'm just going to go up with it. So I'm going to go up and over. But I'm not going to go all the way over because I'm going to be putting something on that, okay? So just go like halfway like that. And then I go up. Let me tell you why I go up. Because people say make a V. I'm not real good at making a V. You know how you do that? I'm not real good at that. So I just go up and I just pat it. I pat it instead of rubbing it because y'all see I have fatty eyelids. And so when I rub it, this is all that happens. My lids move, but the shadow don't do anything. So I pat it. And I think you get more pigment when you pat it. But that's me. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. I think you have more product and you save less when you pat it. And so that's what I do to halfway. And so then I'm not going to blend yet because I'm going to take this same brush and flip it over. And then I'm going to take Shiny Penny. And I want Shiny Penny to really pop. That's what y'all see right here. And so I want it to really pop. So I'm going to take Shiny Penny and I turn my brush this way. And I am going to just take it up and down to the corner. Up and down to the corner. Why am I doing that? Because I want that to be the signature color. And so all the golden status does is make it pop a little bit brighter. And so I love the fact that these are buildable. And so you just keep building up, keep building up, keep building up, keep building up, keep building up. Can y'all see that? Let me know if you can see it. Because, I can see it, but then I'll be like, can they see this? And so don't go all the way over like I almost did. You want to stop right here. Well, you can. You know what? You can. Because this is your almost your final color. Okay? All right. So if you can see that, let me know. And so that's going to make it pop. All right? And so then you're going to take what you had earlier that you was using with the gold status, and you're just going to blend it. You're going to blend it. And the more subtle you want it, the more you blend. The less subtle you want it, the less you blend. And so if I see now that it looks like I need some more of the Cinnabar. And so, because after you blend, you can tell what you need. So I just flip the brush back over and I put on some more Cinnabar. Okay. All right. So now that I've gotten that look on, I'll show y'all the technique. So this is what I would look like if I was going like every day, like just going to work or just going out to the mall for something quick. I would just use these 3 shadows for the pumpkin spice look. But if I want to turn this look into a nighttime look, which is my favorite, then I am going to take this palette. Y'all remember this one? We've talked about it every week. It's thebomb.com. It is my favorite palette. I could use that over every palette. This is the only one you need. But I like to talk about the other shadows too, because I don't want people to think, oh, what about the other shadows? I don't want you to think we're leaving them out. But this is my favorite. So then you're going to take, you can take either that same brush or you can take a different brush. It doesn't matter. But you're going to take that brush and then you're going to take Big Brown, Dream Big Brown, right? And you're going to put it in the same spot where you put the other. But this is going to make it, this takes it to the nighttime. If you don't, like if you want that dramatic look like that, that's all I did, y'all, was right before I came in here, I decided I was going to do a nighttime color because I was like, oh, that's so bright. And all I did was take this brown and put a little bit on the brush. And so it gave that definition in the corner. See that? Okay, that's it. Now, you're like, what about the middle? Don't worry, I got you covered. Because then you're going to take Bronze Horizon and you're going to pat that in the middle. Because what that's going to do is that's going to make Shiny Penny pop even more. You with me? So you're going to take Bronze Horizon. And this one, y'all, let me tell you what I did. I don't know what made me do this. But I took this and I left it in the car. And so my Bronze Horizon kind of dried out. But anyway, y'all can see it. And so you're going to just pat that where you had the Shiny Penny, right? Because that's what's gonna now pop. Because you went darker on your eye. You don't want Shiny Penny. You don't want to go dark on Shiny Penny because you went dark on the corner. Does that make sense? Because that'll make your eyes smaller and close them. You want to go a little bit brighter when you darken it up. And that's another thing I like about these. They're layerable, and you can change your look dramatically. Because now this is looking more like a like a, like fall, like pumpkin, like you had a pumpkin patch, right? Right. And so now those are two colors that you just added. Then I take, because everybody's like, well, what's on the bottom? And honestly, this is the key. This is my secret. Well, it's not secret, but it's just what I do. But I'm looking for my other brush. I guess I left it in the bathroom. So I'm going to have to find a smudger brush, I think, to use. And I'll use this one. This is really not the one I use, but it'll do. And so you're going to take onyx. Do you have onyx? You're going to take onyx and you're going to line the lash of your eye. Let me just tell y'all a little secret. If you over 40 years old, you shouldn't be lining the bottom, because your eyes are already gonna this eye. Your eyes are already gonna, I mean, I ain't gonna say droop, but our eyes are gonna droop. And so you don't want to, and this brush is a little bit too big because you just want it to look like an eyeliner. But this is the one I had. This one is the angle brush. And I guess if I went this way, it would be better. And so you're just gonna put the shadow on top, and you are going to, hold on 1 minute. You're gonna line it. And so why do I use shadow? Because I just like using shadow. You can use black, you can use eyeliner if you want to, but shadow for me, I think it just continues to make up. See the difference? Y'all see what that shadow did? Yeah, I know. So I know you have to tell me. And y'all, I'm not even real good at makeup. Imagine what would happen if you had a star on here. Y'all they'd really be doing something. So this is just me, myself, and I. And so then the last thing I do is I take the Intense Mascara, or next to last, which is Intensity Mascara Black Noir or Black. And then I use this because my lashes are very, very thin, and I don't know. I lost them, and I don't know. I started going through menopause and they didn't come back, I guess. But I use this one first. And I'm going to tell you why I use it, because it has, see those bristles? But it's going to make your lashes, it extends your lashes 200, like intensity, like in 200. It's like taking black mascara flakes. We used to have that mascara that was like flakes, but it's like taking that and putting that on your eyelid. Y'all can see that now. I didn't have none at first, y'all, and I got some. It's just that I don't know. I think all those years of putting on lashes with hair glue and all those things I did. And listen, if you want to hear about all them things you shouldn't be doing, come back on Halloween, because we're going to have scary makeup mistakes. And we call them scary because we make them and you don't even know it, that it's damaging. You don't know what it's doing. And so we hope to scare you straight. I know that show, Scared Straight. So funny, right? All right. So then I come back, because I am a double mascara wearer. I come back with Fanorama. Why? Because Fanorama is water resistant, not waterproof. It also has a 12-hour staying power, but it has that, see that those angles on that brush? It's going to catch every lash that I didn't get with the intensity. All right. And I just turn it so to make sure I get all of them. Y'all see that? I hope you can. Sorry, I had to get the mirror out because I don't have my glasses on. So I was trying to see with on the screen. I know y'all probably was like, she a crazy woman. What is she doing? But it's because I don't have any glasses on. And I don't know why I tried it. See? Amazing, right? Amazing. You can even take the end of this and go to the corners. Now, you can do the bottom. I don't do the bottom, but you can do the bottom. And so the last thing I'm going to talk about is moonstone. And you can see a little bit in this eye. This eye. Yeah, stop laughing at me, y'all. I can feel it. And you're going to take that moonstone and you are going to, if you want to, I'm not one of those girls that like this look like this, but you can take that moonstone and put it in the corner and it will open your eye up, a tad bit. That's not my style, but I know people that do. And so that's why I did it on this eye over here. See it? And it goes down a little bit underneath here. And that was the moonstone color. So let's review. the basic dash out the door or everyday look. And this can be an everyday look too. But if you don't want that pop of color, then you can use this palette. And that was a Cinnabar, Shiny Penny, um, of course, Gold Status, and Moonstone. All right. That's the 4 in this palette. Or if you're not going to use Moonstone, which I typically don't, you can put the black in there, and that black, like I did with the liner. Right? Right. Okay. Now, the other palette, though, if you were to do this look, we use so you would use remember I started off with Gold Status, so you start off with Golden Possibilities, and then you would go to Sienna Brown, and then you would go to Bronze Horizon. You with me? And so those are the colors you would use to create the look with just this palette. Now, if you're creating a look like I did, and then you come back and you want to make it more dramatic, I came back with the Dream Big Brown and the Bronze Horizon. And so, yeah, most places you cannot combine makeup like that and it work. Like you can't really put on makeup and it work, buildable. And so I think this is a clean one. I hope it is. And so I'm going to show you how I take the Bronze Horizon, which I just used. And y'all, I use as blush as well. I know this is not part of the class, but this is the rest of the makeover. So I might as well let y'all see it instead of me going and finishing taking a picture. And so I use it as a blush, right? Then you can turn around and take this Golden Possibilities and use it as a highlighter. See there? And then I take both of them in. That way it's on both sides. And then I do it again over here. Kind of hard for me to highlight. I don't know why I'm doing it without using this mirror. And I just told y'all I couldn't see, right? Right. And so that's that. And see how it makes it look lighter underneath here. And I have dark circles because of the illness that I have. And so it does brighten it up a little bit. You see that? And then I end it with, and this is the last thing, and I'm gonna let you guys go. I end it with Appleberry lipstick. And why do I use berry? Because now that I'm going with that darker look and I've settled my eyes down, I want my lips to pop. And berry is the prettiest fall color. So I line my lips. My lips are so dark. I line the whole lip in berry, right? You with me? Because that's gonna make my lipstick stay longer. And when the lipstick wears off, I can just put some gloss on because the lip line is still there. Bam. Now sometimes I wear this lip liner just as a matte look, just and I don't put nothing on. But tonight I'm going with Appleberry. And so it is our lipstick we've had forever. Gel Semi Matte, I think. And look at that. Now you can't tell, well, you can't tell me I ain't cute, but I'm gonna tell you a lie because I know I'm cute. All right, so that's the look. That's the pumpkin look. And if you didn't want to brighten the lip, you could go more with a coral. You could easily go with our Downtown Brown, and that would take the look down to make it a little bit subtle. But I always like a pop of color on my lips or a pop of color on my cheeks because people look at you when you're talking to them, they start here and they go up. And so they like, see how that works? And so I didn't do my brows because that's going to be another class. But if you enjoyed this, I want you to give me a thumbs up, say something, tell me if you're going to try this look or try this look tomorrow and then come back and post your pictures. Because I know you're not going to try it tonight because you're not going anywhere tonight, but you can try it tomorrow and come back and post your pictures because we would love, love, love to see you in these colors. And so if you like this palette, I always tell you that our shadows, our palettes are magnetic, so you can change them out, right? So you could easily get these 4 colors and then add 2 more and get a perfect palette. And this is my perfect palette with my it's my highlighter and my cheek color. Or you could just get this one, this petite palette. And this petite palette with the lip liner And I believe the lipstick is 54. And so if you get it with the liner, I think it's foreshadows. Yes, it's 54. This look is 54. You can get any lipstick with it that you want, or or excuse me, or any lipstick, any lip liner that you want, you can get. And remember, I didn't use Moonstone. Let me take it out of here so y'all know. I did not use Moonstone. I used the coal to line my eyes with. See that? And so that will be your color palette. If you don't want the Moonstone, if you want the Moonstone, get the Moonstone, get the black as well, and then get one more color, and you have a palette of 6. And you got 6 colors you can work from for the entire fall season. Or you could invest in this palette, which I think I only got 2 left, which we still have a few of, and it is $39, and it has blush. You just saw me do blush, highlighter, and eyes with this palette, or you can get both. And so I'm just gonna say, if you don't have this palette and you purchase this set for 54, you can get this palette at a good price. At a good price. What y'all think? What you think? Type in the chat, Gwen. How much should this palette be if they buy this whole set? 25% off? Yeah, 25% off. So let's do that. And so I can do that because I own my own business. And so this is 54. You add this palette to it, and you'll get this palette 25% off. How about that? And that way you have all the colors for the fall. Now, next week, here's what we're going to be talking about. Thank you so much, Gwen. Here's, or whomever Facebook user is, what we're going to be talking about next week is don't be a pumpkin. Ain't y'all seen those people that like Oompa Loompa and their makeup be orange? Yeah, we got to help them. We got to help them, Jesus, because they don't know. They got the wrong color. You know, my husband is he know people got the wrong color on so much. He called me today. He was like, look at this lady. You got to help her. She was doing a presentation at State Farm. I said, I know it. But don't be, it's like ghosts and pumpkins. That's what I'm talking about. So sometimes people have on the wrong makeup and they look, my mom would say, casket sharp, because it's like ghosty looking. So it's ghosts and pumpkins. And so we're going to talk about foundation and how you match your foundation and what foundations that we have, because we have a plethora depending on what you like and how you like to wear it. Tonight I have on our matte 3D IntelliMatch Time Wise foundation, and it's my favorite. I've been loving it ever since it came out. IntelliMatch just means that a variety of shades can wear it because it oxidizes the other way. It starts off bright and then it blends into your skin for again 12-hour wear. Can y'all see? Do we go with this? Nobody wants to put on makeup twice. If you do, then I'm sorry. This ain't for you, honey, because this is for the people who wants to go and put on one time. That's what it's for. People who busy. Yeah. And so without talking, you can do this in 15 minutes. So if you enjoyed it, book your color appointment, because you can get this palette at, like I said, 54 plus get this one at 25% off. But you can book your pumpkin spice or pumpkin, I call it pumpkin spice eye look with a twist is what I call it. And you can, with your consultant, and then you can shop 50% off. You bring 4 to 5 people with you and let her share with you about these colors, and you can shop 50% off. Which one would you like? I know it's a one-time 50% though, a one-time, and it's just for you. So hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait to see you next week. And I don't even think I'll be on here, but I don't think I'm doing it next week. I think we got a special guest next week. So jump back in next Thursday and watch us with our special guest as we teach you how to not be a ghost nor a pumpkin this holiday season. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.